Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. And if you are over the age of 50, you might be noticing that your skin is not bouncing back quite the way it used to. Well, today we're going to talk about some of the reasons why. And some of those reasons are something that I have had a lot of experience with: time in the sun and what that does to us if we are not protecting our skin. So we're going to talk about a little bit about sun protection. We're going to talk about antioxidants. We're going to talk about some other products that can revive our skin, help our cellular turnover, but we're also going to touch a little bit on the damage that sun does. Not just in elasticity, not just in pigment changes in our skin, but ladies, we're going to talk about a little bit about cancer. You see, I recently had to go to a dermatologist because I grew up, just like most of you, not knowing what I didn't know. And you know from previous videos that I used to slather on the baby oil and I would lay out in the sun because man, we just thought it was the greatest thing. And what we are finding now is that if you have had just five in your lifetime, sun damage is cumulative. It doesn't happen like that. If you've had 5 sunburns in your lifetime, your chances of skin cancer, is double. And I had to go to a dermatologist last year. They removed a spot off of my hand. They removed a spot off of my wrist. And this year, I had a cancer growth right here on this cheek that had to be removed. And I still have a little bit of a spot right here, but I'm trying to take care of it and turn that get that cellular turnover going. But he said in about a year, I shouldn't notice it. So fingers crossed. And I want to talk to you about the effects of the sun, what you can do to protect your skin, and what you can do afterwards to replenish those cells. So we're going to talk about antioxidants. We're going to talk about alpha hydroxys. We're going to talk about barrier restores with your skin. And I'll explain what they actually do, how they work, and how they help protect your skin from sun damage and premature aging. So one of the reasons that sun protectors matter is, little education here, is UVA rays cause aging, and they go much deeper than UVB. UVB rays cause burning, but they both cause sun damage with the skin, premature aging, and can cause skin cancer that we really want to avoid. And here is what blew my mind when I went to the dermatologist. He told me that 8,000 to 9,000 people in the United States today, 65,000 worldwide, 8,000 to 9,000 people die of melanoma every single year. And 2,000 to 3,800 die of basal cell and squamous cell because they're not getting their skin checked. They're not doing what they need to protect their skin, and they're not taking it serious. Guys, that is 8,000 to 9,000 people too many. That is 2,000 to 3,800 people too many. We know too much, and we have so many products that can protect your skin. So now what I'm going to talk about today is Mary Kay products, because that's what I know, that's what I love, that's what I use. And we're going to talk about what sun protection, why it matters. We talked about the rays. Did you know that daily exposure adds up even when you're driving through the window, through the glass? It matters. Did you know that you need to wear sunscreen 365 days a year because those rays are still coming down? They're called free radicals, by the way. That's part of it. So is smog, so is so many other things that cause premature aging. Lack of water, drink your water. It's important. Smoking, there are so many factors that our chronological age does not have to match the age of our skin, whether in a good way or a negative way. And skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States today. Oh my goodness. So SPF isn't about preventing wrinkles like we used to think. It's about protecting your long-term health health of your skin, health of your body. And as we age, the collagen slows down. As we age, the cellular turnover slows down. That's nothing new to us. As we age, our skin barrier becomes weaker, and the sun damage from years starts to really show up on our skin, whether it's in lines, whether it's in kind of a little bit of sagging skin. I really fight that with my neck because of my premature aging from all of the years in the sun. And then skin cancer is the most common. But like I said before, protecting and repairing our skin isn't just cosmetic, it is health related. And if you have had 5 sunburns, it's worth repeating, in your lifetime, you are double risk of skin cancer. So really protect your skin. Use products that are going to repair your skin, as well as go to the dermatologist for those checkups. The next thing that I want to talk about is antioxidants, because those are your skin's bodyguards. Think of them like little bodyguards on your skin every single day. So here's what they do. They protect your skin against free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that are caused by sun exposure, pollution, stress. Can anybody say you're a little bit stressed in life right now? Like at any point in your life, guys, that releases free radicals, and they break down collagen and elastin over time, and they accelerate aging. So what is an antioxidant? An antioxidant is anything with a vitamin C, anything with a vitamin B, vitamin E. Those are the best known antioxidants. So let me share just a little bit of our products before we move on. Now, do we have the antioxidants? Like our moisturizer, guys, our daily moisturizer has it right in the name. It is a time-wise antioxidant moisturizer. I use it every single morning. And then I use a repair at nighttime. Now, we have a repair day. We have a night serum for this. I just mix. You can do what you want to, what's right for your skin. But the night repair has a retinoid. Retinoids are also going to help cellular turnover. They're also going to help with your collagen and your elastin. And then we have a vitamin C, vitamin C plus resveratrol. So this is a full strength vitamin C. And by the way, did you know that anything that C is with is a catalyst for the other products? Science teacher in me wants to tell you that. So vitamin C plus resveratrol will really help to fight those fine lines. It gives you the antioxidants that you need to protect that barrier, to restore those cells from all of that free radicals. And then we also have a vitamin C plus E serum. It is a pure C. And so you might say, well, do I need both? Well, the vitamin C, remember, is a catalyst. You don't need both depending on your needs. You might need both. I do. So I like to think of vitamin C plus E. It not only heals our skin at nighttime, but it really helps to strengthen the collagen and elastin in our face. And I think that's so important. So like if cleansing our face is the aerobics part of skincare, then our serums, or as my friend likes to call them, my lotions and my potions, they are going to really do the strength training of our skin. It's going to bring back a little bit of bounce. It's going to help our collagen, help our elastin, and just help the overall texture of the skin and the brightness of the skin. And so those antioxidants, the vitamin C, the E, the botanical extracts, they are so important. I lost my place here in my notes, but they all help defend against environmental stresses, the damage, and they slow down your aging, which to me, it's so worth it. Every morning, every night, I'm not going to go without my antioxidants, especially important after 50 when our collagen really begins to break down and we start to notice that whole slowdown and that aging process. It's so important to note, though, that your antioxidants do not replace our sunscreens. They work with your SPFs to strengthen and add protection. And one of the things that he said is make sure that you have a broad spectrum SPF. Now, I don't think that in the United States, we don't have an SPF that's not a broad spectrum, but Mary Kay's has always been. Broad spectrum means that it's going to protect against UVA and UVB to really help protect the skin. You definitely want to use an SPF that is a 30 or higher. And so we have a Day Defender that has great ingredients in it that really help defend against antioxidant or against free radicals. But we also have a mineral sunscreen for the face that is a 30 as well. And I think that the most important thing about that one is that it is a zinc oxide. So anybody can use it unless, of course, you're allergic to zinc or react to zinc. But if not, it acts to literally repel the free radicals, those rays off of your face. It just breaks them up. Those molecules hit, it breaks them up, scatters them, and they don't, well, I say breaks them up. It scatters them and they can't land on the face. So it is such a good one. Plus, I love that it goes on white. So we know we're getting the coverage we need and then blends in. So important. And your antioxidants, they do not replace your SPF. Your SPF is so important. The next thing that I want to talk about is your alpha hydroxys. Alpha hydroxys it's an acid. It is a gentle resurfacer for the skin. Now we need to use it at least twice a week. Only at nighttime do we want to use an alpha hydroxy. And we have two different ones. So we have the Revealing Radiant Peel, and then we also have a PHA AHA booster that is a pure alpha hydroxy and polyhydroxy. And you just use half a dropper, you put it on your face, you go to bed, you wake up, those dead skin cells are like the bonds, the glue is melted and it breaks that glue. This one you're going to leave on for about 10 minutes and wipe it off, as it also does that deep exfoliation, just melting that glue of those dead skin cell bonds, so that when we remove that layer of dead skin cells, all of our other products, our antioxidants, our UV protection, our hydrators and moisturizers, they're able to do a more powerful job for you. And so an an antioxidant is where it is the skin's bodyguards. Your alpha hydroxys actually help to protect as well by melting away that glue that holds our dead skin cells together. So it's a gentle exfoliation of the dead skin surface. It improves dullness. If you have uneven tones, that's where you want your hydroxys. It'll soften lines, because anytime you have bonds there, it kind of forms a line. Well, as you release those, it's going to soften those lines, and it improves your product absorption. So those are really the steps that I want to talk about. The next product that I want to mention is that Barrier Restore. So we have a Barrier Restore, and any time that you have any type of repairing with a skin protective shield that's going to strengthen your barrier, that's going to mimic your barrier, you definitely want it. Any age. If you are out in the sun, or if you are, like I said, if you've been a smoker, or you're high stress job, or you live in a smog area, a Barrier Restore is a must. Now, I can only talk for ours, right? But it's going to help to protect the skin. It's going to keep the moisture in, the bad things out, those free radicals that we talk about. It keeps, it really prevents sensitivity. It helps to even out our tones. The barrier, when it gets damaged, the skin feels really tight. It feels really irritated. It can be red. This is going to calm all of that down. And your fine lines can look a lot worse if your barrier is damaged. Now, the key to a good barrier is ceramides, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, fatty acids, peptides, cholesterol, all of that. So this one is a 3-1-1. It's 3 parts cholesterol, really bad for the veins, but really good for the face. And it is 1 part ceramide and 1 part fatty acid. And so it is an amazing barrier restore that mimics the barrier restore. It helps to strengthen it, and then it helps to protect as well. Another thing that you can add on is our hyaluronic acid plus ceramide, which helps your barrier be restored, right? So it just adds that boost of hydration. Ours has the small molecule, the large molecule, and it's just going to really increase the hyaluronic acid that is already in the presence of your skin barrier, but it's going to add on top as well, so that we get that constant hydration going on for about 12 hours. So think of barrier restores like patching a roof. They go on, the barrier becomes stronger, we've patched it, nothing can get in, and it keeps the good stuff in, keeps the bad stuff out. And then the very last thing that I want to talk about is our After Sun Gel. I thought I grabbed it. I did not, so I apologize. I can't show it to you, but it is what I like to call an adult aloe, because it looks like it's a gel, it's blue, but it actually is not. It has botanical extracts, it has hydrating. It is really going to restore the moisture after your sun exposure. Everybody needs, like, I go through about 3 to 5 a year because it is amazing. You put it on, it cools you down. If you do get a little sun damage while you're out, you turn a little pink, it's going to calm that pinkness down, and it's just going to restore the moisture that is in your skin. It's good for the face, it's good for the body, it's good for every time you've been out in the sun, not just the pool, not just the beach, whether you've been skiing, snowing, snow skiing, sledding, all of that, just on a hike. It's going to restore what the elements has done to your skin. It's only available for a very limited time, sells out all the time. So you want to make sure that you grab yours for the entire year. If you want any information, just let me know about that. But here's what I know. Oh, again, it doesn't replace sunscreen. But if you've been at the lake, you've been gardening, you need it. You need your antioxidants. No matter whose you use, you need your moisture, you need your after sun replenishing gel. And for mature skin, I will say, as we age, our collagen and our skin barrier becomes weaker. It means it doesn't bounce back further. And so we really need to take care of it. That's what I have. Use your barrier restore, use your antioxidants, protect your skin, use your UV protection for sure, and drink your water. I'll talk to you later. Bye.